So I was scrolling down my timeline and I saw a video of a girl speaking about social media. And I'm not even going to get into it, but regardless, this is why I've been reflecting on this and now I'm speaking of this in my own way. I feel I feel that we are going to come into a time and need to reflect on what social media platforms, I'm scratching my back on what social media platform no longer serves us. Okay? Especially if you are strengthening your faith and your walk with Christ. Very important right there. If you are not using each platform to, like, if you're not a social media influencer, or you don't use all these platforms to bring people closer to God or anything of that nature, then this should be something easier for you to consider. As some of us, we use our platform to speak of this walk that we are on, and some of you guys are monetized on it. I'm not monetized on any platform, so I feel like this is definitely something I am called to do on my end. But which platform brings you closer to God? You got to reflect on the audience. You got to reflect on the people you follow. You got to reflect on the algorithm, because different chapters of your life, depending how long you had these platforms. I've started my pages over and over again. But I know Facebook I had the longest, so it's always reminding me of who I once was. And I have over 5,000 friends on Facebook, and as much as I go try to do a clean sweep, it's a lot. You can't just, you gotta go on their page and click on friend and all this stuff. So, yeah, I mean, Snapchat's a given. I'm gonna just say it now, y'all. Everybody can delete Snapchat, y'all. Snapchat, what are y'all doing on there? Besides spying into other people's lives, just watching people. Unless you use it for, like, to keep it, you're watching your children and stuff, like. But yeah, so I think it's a time that we are going to need to reflect on which social media platforms that we are going to take a very long break from, or deactivate and delete that specific page, take a break, and then start over. You don't understand how many people truly watch you. And in this video, she's like, there's just something. It's like it was like she's treating it as like a case study, like a study of why she, like, removed herself from these platforms and deactivated her page. But he made sense. Like, there are so many people that watch you. All of a sudden, people start getting upset. They text you like, what's going on? What happened to you? I don't see you on this no more, or whatever. There are people that can't personally contact you, and they thrive off the fact that they can watch you. Okay? So it disturbs everyone's peace when you decide to take a break, and people want to deem it as you're going through something, when in reality it doesn't matter what it is. You just decided to get off that, right? But it does something good in you, and it does, because social media is really consuming, and a lot of us got a lot of things to create moving forward, and we need to really laser focus. So for me, TikTok is rooted in God for me, because I got on this platform by the grace of God, and my algorithm changes with me. You get the choice to change that. You get the choice to reset it, and especially as I am on my walk with Christ now, I see all biblical things and things of that nature. YouTube as well. I just started that, so it's all faith based for me. But Instagram and Snapchat and Facebook are all apps that kind of lead me into temptation to tune into low vibrational things. Like, you see fights on there, people post themselves drinking and smoking, and sometimes I start reflecting like, damn, I kind of wish I could smoke, or things like that. You just see more drama. You see more. Bless you.
Thank you.
You see more things that are not of God on there anymore. And then you got your nosy family members that have been just spying on you since day one, but don't say nothing to you, don't like a post, don't do nothing. Like, even if you're not doing it for these reasons that I'm speaking of, do it for do it for the plot to disrupt everybody else from watching your life. Truly, so many people tune in to for not good reasons, but they don't like your stuff. Like, especially for those that got those public pages. I keep everything public because that's what I do. I want my content to be pushed out there for people who it resonates for, not for anything, not for fame, not for none of that. Okay, so. But I find myself like posting on my Finsta, posting on my Instagram, posting on Facebook, and the same things I post on here, but not my channel messages, because I feel like that's just not the group of people, right? And it's like I should already know then I shouldn't even be on them if I can't post that everywhere, right? And so if you have a public page and you can see the what is it? But you can see how many people viewed your page, how many people viewed this post, right? It never adds up. It never adds up. It don't, especially for me. I barely get 20 likes on my posts. And it ain't about the likes, but it's about why are people calling themselves my friend on here? These are people that so-called like me, right? And but they don't ever like a post. They don't ever show no love. And I'm constantly showing love. I don't need to. I blindly react. You get what I'm saying? So I think it is really important in this new year. Sit there and reflect on what social media platform you do not need. Take a break from it, and then if you want to go back to it later on, you go back and you see how you feel. I'm sure taking a good couple months break will help you change your perspective on the audience that you allowed to keep, right? Um, and do a clean sweep. Like, delete the page and start new, and don't let anybody onto your page that you knew was a monitoring spirit in the first place. Seriously. But we're in a time where it's not even just social media. You need to be reflecting on what takes you away from God's presence and what brings you closer. And if it's in your control to do a clean sweep of what takes you away from that. Seriously. We are strengthening our faith in Him. That's what we're doing. Our faith and our trust, and living the way He has asked us, and not even asked us, as He commanded us to live. That's what we are on our journey now, moving forward, to focus on. Okay. Just know that comes with trials and tribulations. Just know that it's no pressure. You do your part, and He takes. You do your part as being obedient to Him, and He does the rest. So, yeah, that's what I want to leave with y'all in this time of reflection. I'm keeping TikTok, y'all. Okay. Yeah, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I am definitely about to delete Instagram, and I am definitely about to delete Facebook, and and see who comes trying to find you everywhere else, because there's a lot of people that you've been say, hey, like, especially my content creators that have a specific platform that they post on. Y'all probably advertised it on every platform, and they call themselves I ain't right. Some of them are gonna come find you now, and it's not to do this in a malicious way of like, who's this, but I'm just saying it is to also be of a cleansing of your life. Like, you don't, in this time, it's just something we should do. Okay, when these platforms start paying you, go ahead, but for now, let's do what we gotta do.